As you can see, this is going to be a bit of a lo-fi video, very lo-fi setup. Still, it's going to be a very serious video, so don't relax too much. So I found this website that I'm pretty sure many people have already used this many years ago, but I decided why not to try this right now, because I am bored and I need to be entertained, and I hope these choices will be delusional and absolutely out of this world experience. I don't know what I'm saying. So first choice, we have erase your worst memory or relive your best memory. I'm gonna go for erase my worst memory because that's gonna make my life so much easier to just not remember that. Reliving your best memory is of course good. Do I really want this? No, I don't want to relive anything. I have nostalgia moments. I have nostalgia. Why am I saying it like that? I have nostalgia moments, but no, I will choose erase my worst memory. This is crazy actually. 31% only chose this? Are you serious? I don't think I want to relive anything in my life because it was in the past and it doesn't matter if it was good or bad, it's just a part of the past. Be a whistleblower, exposing government corruption, a high-ranking official in a corrupt administration. I'm not sure what whistleblower is. I know whistleblower from Outlast. It's a DLC. Let me check this real quick. I'm gonna choose the first one. It might not be good for me. I kind of regret that I chose it, but I feel like it's a good choice, so I'm gonna go with that. Be able to control people's emotions around you, control your own emotions perfectly. I'm just gonna choose the second choice because I don't want to control anyone, and I think it's even better when you can just fully control yourself and your reactions to whatever happens, because it's gonna be tiring just trying to choose and change everything around you and people around you. Be convicted of a crime you didn't commit or kill and get away with it. Of course I'm gonna choose the second one. Why would I want to choose the first one? It doesn't make any sense. Have a pause button for your life, a rewind button. Oh, definitely a pause button. That's something I need a lot. I need to pause my life a lot. I need a pause right now. Again, rewind button. I mean, rewind can be good to change some things in your life, right? It's like life is strange. You can go back and make different decisions, I guess. But that's also difficult to have this power, because then you will just think about, oh, I should have I changed it. Maybe I had to leave it whatever way it was. Did I just make sense? If, for example, I did something and I'm rewinding back to change my life and then everything goes in a different direction, I think I will have a lot of thoughts of what if I didn't do that, because now I have power of choosing it. And I think maybe it's good to have this life where you kind of flow. What am I saying right now? Though a rewind would be good for, I don't even know, some moments are embarrassing from a really, really long time ago, and I don't think I will realize if I go back. Oh my god, can I go back to when I was a kid and then relive all of this life? Can you imagine how many times you can just relive your life if you go back and rewind all the time? And if you go back when you were a kid, do you realize that you have this power as a kid? Can you go back to the moment when you were in the womb? That's so weird. I'm just gonna choose have a pause button for your life because that just makes life easier. I don't want any complications. What is this? They want me to buy 5 in a row. Thank you. Be emotionless or feel too much. I had this moment when I felt like I didn't feel anything. Not the best feeling, so I'm gonna choose feel too much because that's definitely better. Oh my god, do you know this show? How is it called? The End of the Fucking World? Where the guy was just putting his hand in the boiling water just to feel something? Okay. Be completely alone for 5 years or never be alone. Never. Why did I say it like that? Never be alone for 5 years. What does it mean to never be alone or to be alone? Like alone on an island? Then I will definitely choose the second option, because being alone for 5 years, never contacting with anyone, is gonna be very depressive thing. What are these options? I'm gonna choose never be alone for 5 years. In what situation? Never be alone. Does it mean relationship? Being alone in a society surrounded by people? I'm confused. Live in a society with mandatory facial recognition or one with complete lack of surveillance but high crime? I think I will choose the first one. I don't want high crime. No, thank you. Make a decision that benefits you but harms others, one that benefits others but harms you. What kind of a decision is this? Because sometimes it's not good. Sometimes, let's talk in a healthy situation, because sometimes you can make a choice, a decision that people will be offended and feel like that harms them. I don't know in what way. I'm out of examples right now a little bit. The one that I can think of, it's not even completely relatable to this situation, but for example, people pleasing, when people are used to you being saying yes all the time and then you just suddenly say no, or you make a decision that benefits you but doesn't really help others. If it's good for you and your boundaries, good for you. If people get offended, it's their problem. That's hard, that's difficult. I wasn't ready for these kind of questions. I wasn't ready for these kind of decisions. I wanted something ridiculous. This is not ridiculous. Why? I'm gonna choose benefits me. I'm gonna be selfish. Yeah. Oh look, 63.36 people chose it. 10 in a row. What do you mean skip? Oh, okay. I'm gonna choose skip then. Be immortal, have 9 lives. I don't ever want to be immortal. I don't want to be a vampire. This is terrible. Have 9 lives is exhausting. But immortal is even more exhausting. I'd rather have 9 lives. I wonder if I'm gonna relive these 9 lives, if I will remember my previous lives. Does it mean that you will remember your death and the pain if you were to die in pain? Are you gonna remember the pain that you were in? That's also gonna leave you with some fear of having the same thing happen again to you. That's scary. What if you're old and you die of old age and then you're just reborn, and then what? You just repeat the cycle. How long is going to be this cycle of being alive? If you're already old, if you're 100, what is the oldest person in the world? I don't know, but let's say you were eating super healthy food and you were in a super healthy environment and you lived for 120 years old. You die because of your age, not because of any illness. Let's imagine that. That's a good end. And then you get reborn. Are you going to be like alive for a day? And then it's like you're gonna have 9 additional days? I don't know. Or maybe it's like a one-time thing, and then when you get reborn you don't really get any older because you're already considered dead, and then you become immortal anyway. Okay. Be poor in a rich country, rich in a poor country. I would be rich in a poor country because I can leave that country. That's not a problem. Why would I stay there if I feel bored? Accidentally send a spicy text to a family member or to your boss. This is uncomfortable. Well, this is so embarrassing. I don't want to even imagine that. Can I go out of this situation and pretend that boss is my partner? There is no good answer to this. There is no good answer. Maybe I should do this, to be like a distinguished lady. I'm going to choose your boss. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna leave my job. You can't leave your family. You can drive away, far away, but that's gonna be weird if you just break all of the contacts just because you sent a spicy message to your family member. Leaving a job is not a better situation. Yeah, there's no good answer. There's no good option to this. Next, be sick for the rest of your life or kill a kitten. Sick in what way? Honestly, this is terrible, but I don't want to be sick for the rest of my life. How sick? Okay, I'm gonna choose the first option. Yeah, I'm sick for choosing this apparently. Yeah, I feel like killing a kitten would be better for your life, but no. I actually was thinking, oh sorry, I forgot about that. I just feel like that maybe looks ridiculous, no? I was just thinking that if we ever need to hunt to get your food and to get meat, I'm not gonna hunt I'm gonna become vegan. I'm not gonna kill any animals. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Be stuck in an elevator with 3 wet dogs, with 3 people who fart constantly. I'm gonna be with 3 wet dogs. Thank you very much. Be stuck on an island with a killer, stuck in the ocean with hungry sharks. I can kill the killer first. I'm gonna choose him. I'm gonna break his head with a coconut. Build something good, destroy something bad. I'm gonna build something good. Whatever I'm gonna build, it can be something that I will destroy something bad with. Is it considered good? Want to know when you die, when the person you love dies. I want to know when I die. I don't want to... No. Butcher your own meat for the rest of your life. Never eat meat again. Yeah, that's what I just explained. I'm never gonna eat meat again. That's more likely. Change your religion, change your political party. Ooh. I'm gonna choose change my religion, probably. Maybe not. Always be overdressed, always be underdressed. I hate when it's hot, and if I'm gonna wear even hotter, I'm gonna be underdressed, sorry. Even though overdressed was probably the good decision. I can always take off the clothes and then carry it with me for the rest of the day, which is uncomfortable. That's fine. I will just be underdressed. Have everyone know your darkest secret. Excuse me, I forgot my intelligence. Where are my manners? My apologies. Have everyone know your darkest secret. Have everyone believe a false but embarrassing rumor about you. What is my darkest secret? I don't know. I don't have secrets. I just have private information. I don't have anything that I would be like, no, you can't say that to anyone. You can't know that. I don't feel like I have that. I'm just gonna have everyone believe a false but embarrassing rumor about you, because it's gonna be kind of easier for me because I know that it's not true. Yeah, everyone is gonna be weird. I didn't do anything. It's your mistake. Like it's a problem of other people that they listen to the people who talk around you and they never really ask you personally. If there was a rumor about me and people would be like, oh, you did that, but no one ever asked me if I did it, and if they asked me but they didn't believe me even though I'm telling truth, it's not my problem if you believe me or not. It's your problem. So please go live your life however you want to. Fight a bear with a butter knife. I'm sorry, switching it to be a British person. Fight a bear with a butter knife. A wolf with your bare hands. I don't have a butter knife. I'm gonna fight a wolf with my bare hands. I think it's gonna be safest. I have more chances. I have bad chances in both situations. Freeze to death, freeze to death. No, I would freeze to death. Especially because if you're, for example, on Everest, when you're cold for a long time, I don't remember what the problem is. Is it because of oxygen? You start feeling hot, and in the movie, the man started taking off the clothes. No, it's just freezing is so much better. Freezing is so much better than burning. I remember what Cersei did to the Sept. Get paid for reading books or watching TV. I don't watch TV. I'm definitely gonna choose books. And I think that's gonna improve my brain so much. I think that's just way more interesting. You're making your brain work. You're getting information. You're learning information. You're becoming smarter. You see, I removed my pinky and I forgot my words. Forgot how to speak a little bit. Yeah, I just think there's so many pluses in reading books. I don't know why people would choose watching a TV, but okay. Always feel like you're about to sneeze but can't. Oh my god. Have a permanent itch that you can't scratch. These are terrible. I will probably choose a sneeze thing. That would be better. It kind of, the itch that you can't scratch reminds me of the movie with
Daniel Radcliffe.
I believe this movie was based on real life situation, and he had like a pimple on his forehead, but it turned out to be like a worm under his skin. It was very terrible, disgusting. It's like having something under your skin that's itching all the time and you can't scratch it. No. Give up showering or bathing for a month. Give up the internet for a month. I'm gonna give up the internet. I don't want to be stinky. Want to know the uncomfortable truth of the world. Live a comfortable life. I want to know the truth. Bitter truth is better than... What was the saying?
The bitter truth is better than the sweetest lies.
Have a photographic memory, be able to forget anything you want. A photographic memory, probably. That would be pretty cool. Be constantly tired no matter how much you sleep, or constantly hungry no matter what you eat. I'm gonna choose hungry, because it's pretty much how I feel every day of my life. Live without YouTube or TikTok. TikTok. I'm living without TikTok right now. Have to publicly share your search history or your camera roll. Search history. I don't have anything bad. Save one person you love from a burning building. Save 100 strangers. I wasn't ready for deep questions. I wanted something absurd. This is not absurd. Where is the Zendaya and Tom Holland question? When I first opened it to check if it's the right website, there was Tom Holland and Zendaya. Where are they? Where are they when I need them so much? I feel like we all know that saving 100 strangers is logical. It's gonna hurt like hell not saving the person you love, but at the same time I feel like there's going to be a huge feeling of guilt if you decide to choose someone you love and 100 other people die. I don't know how you can save 100 people. That's really confusing. In what situation are you going to have a decision to save 100 people or one person? Okay, I'm just trying to imagine. If you are standing somewhere, you have 2 buttons and a bad person tells you you have like there are 100 people in the box and the person you love in a different box, and this guy says you have to choose one. Who are you killing right now? Who would I choose in that situation? I'm gonna save 100 strangers. Have an extremely high IQ but be socially awkward. Be extremely charismatic but have a low IQ. I'm gonna choose the second one, but it depends how socially awkward I'm gonna be. Because sometimes I think I'm socially awkward. Sometimes, maybe not. I'm not sure. There are also different levels of social awkwardness that you can have. Yeah, I'm gonna choose the second one. Have a perfect body but an unattractive face. An attractive face but an imperfect body. I'm gonna choose face probably, and an imperfect body, but I'm not sure what imperfect body means in this case. Change aspects of your personality or your looks. My personality probably. Would you rather live without music or live without books? Reading books with music is amazing. It's so good. If I had to choose one, I would probably live without music. I still want to read books. I still want to get smarter. Living without music can kind of help you clear your mind, you know, without this constant noise. Sometimes having music is good, of course, but to go somewhere in a quiet place, somewhere outside, for example, and read a book, that's amazing. That's so great. Have 1 million followers on social media or $1 million? $1 million. That's an easy choice. Go away. Oh my god. Would you rather have more time or more money? More money. Live a life without fear or a life without pain? A life without pain. That would be great. Have the ability to see everyone naked. Oh my god. Have the ability to read everyone's mind. I don't want to see anyone naked. I'm gonna read minds because I don't want to see anyone naked if I don't want to. Be alone for the rest of your life or always be surrounded by annoying people. If they're really annoying, that can be a bit annoying. What kind of annoying people? But at least you're not gonna be alone because you're gonna get crazy if you're alone for a long time. Being surrounded by annoying people only is not gonna be any easier, and it probably can drive you crazy even more. That's interesting. I'm gonna be alone. I don't feel like I would choose being alone, actually. Why am I choosing things that I don't think I would choose? I don't know, sometimes my hands do something I don't mean to do. Be attacked by a lion. 100 totally hysterical cats. I don't feel like any of those options are better. 100 totally hysterical cats. I have 1 cat. My hands are scratched. Probably cats, even though it's not better. Or a lion. God damn it. I'm gonna choose cats. Fluff it. None of these options are good. Be fully dressed at a nudist beach. Naked at Venice Beach. I'm gonna be fully dressed. I don't want to be naked in any public places. Please no. Be unable to say no or unable to say yes. I have a feeling like I say no very often. Unable to say yes. Accidentally send a nude selfie to your parents or to your significant other's parents. I want to just skip this question, can I? I'm gonna choose whatever. My parents. Okay, most people did. Most people chose this option. Kind of makes me feel better. Would you rather go viral for something embarrassing or never go viral at all? I think about this with my channel. Sometimes I think that every video that I post, I don't think that it's the best one, but if I think, oh, if I had the chance for this video specifically to go viral or never go viral at all, I would definitely choose the first option. Or maybe okay, now that I saw what most people chose, I'm thinking about absolutely different embarrassing situations, and I don't think my decision was correct, actually. I regret choosing this. Know how you die or when you die? Oh, that's interesting question. When you die is more interesting than how you die. Where is the question where you die? That's also a valid question. I'm gonna choose when you die. I think it's more interesting. I don't want to know how. If it's something terrible, I'm gonna live with anxiety for the rest of my life, I think. Give up coffee for a month. Give up social media for a month. I don't drink coffee. I barely drink it. I can live without coffee easy. And it's been 50 questions. I'm going to stop here for today. Maybe I will make another video with these questions. I wanted something funny, something silly, something ridiculous. I didn't get that. I didn't quite get that, but still, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Goodbye. Would you like a cup of tea?